everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, part of this video is dedicated to a lot of those who are new to my channel. But thank you for those who have been tuning in for quite some time now. I greatly appreciate your support. I greatly appreciate you sharing out the videos and giving it a thumbs up on your way out. I really do appreciate it. So today, couple different things for the video today. I want to go over some patterns that I have picked up. Yes, I picked up, I think I have just a few here to show, not a lot, but also I want to share because I know a lot of us are staying in these days, and so what I wanted to share was, and by the way, I do pray all is well, but I do want to come on and talk about, the first thing I want to talk about before I get to the haul is some sew-alongs. So perhaps you are looking to venture out and sew up some items for yourself during this time. If you find that you have a little bit more free time on your hand and you were looking for some sew-alongs, I thought I would come on today, especially for those who are new to the channel, because a couple of my sew-alongs are over 2 years old. So, and I think I've gotten quite a few subscribers within those past 2 years that probably didn't know I did sew along. So the first thing is, I will link in the iCard my entire Let's Sew with Me playlist, but down in the description box, make sure you go down in the description box. I will link directly to the videos. At least for 2 of the videos have more than one part, so I'll link to the part 1 of those videos down below, and I'll get to what those videos are. I'm just peeking down here at my notes so I don't forget anything. Now I have 4 different sew-alongs here on my channel that I have done, and so the first one I ever did was the Sew Over It Eve dress, and I will pop up a picture of that pattern. Now for this I did this back in 2017, so don't hit me, y'all. It's good. It's a good sew along. I will say that I get a lot of great compliments and everything on it, but I think during that time I did the pivot and slide method to give me more bust room so it can close more on me. But since then, my fitting, I've learned so much in fitting and making adjustments. So the Sew Over Eve dress wouldn't include the more recent things I have talked about, like full bust adjustments, stuff like that. So you will not hear me talk about that in that particular video. But I do have the Sew Over It Eve dress that you can go check out. So if you're looking, if you have that pattern and you're looking to have a sew along for plus size, that would be a video to go and watch. The second video is the that I did. This is all in one video. The Sew Over It has multiple parts, but the Itch to Stitch Lisbon Cardigan is something I also did a complete sew along for. I did not make any adjustments on that pattern, if I recall correctly. So that is one video. You'll see that from start to finish in that video, the entire process of sewing up the Itch to Stitch Lisbon Cardigan. Now the next pattern that I also did a sew along for is a free pattern. It's the Deer and Doe Plaintain tee. For those who watched my recent video, yes, I am wearing my denim jacket. This is the Rebecca Page denim jacket. Go see my previous video. I gave a full review and everything on this, so I won't talk about it in that video. But in that video, I think I did mention about no, 2 videos ago, the plantain tee. The Deer and Doe Plaintain tee is free. It's a free pattern, and I've done a complete sew along for it. And so, and it's just one video, so it's a complete sew along walking you through that. So if you are able, download that free. It's a free pattern. You can also hack that pattern where you see fit. You can create a flutter sleeve. You can create a dress, extend it into a dress. You really can have your way with that particular pattern. You can switch up the neckline. Again, it's free, and so you can definitely play with it, but I did show how to sew that from start to finish for the version of the pattern. And then last but not least is the Cashmere Concord tee. That is a two-parter, so that's only 2 parts. That's the one I just did in January, and so I've been getting a lot of good comments and everything on that as well. So make sure if you have not gotten the Concord tee that you do get it, and because it does have different variations, and on that one I did the tabs on the sleeves. And so yeah, so make sure you check all of those sew-alongs out to kind of have something for you to watch while you're making your different items, if you decide to make these items. And then besides that, stay tuned. Tomorrow, the bag is so cute, wait till you see it. But anyway, tomorrow starts the sew-along for the Patterns by Mrs. H, the sling bag. So that will only be 2 videos. Part 1 will be up on tomorrow, Monday, and then part 2 will be up on Tuesday. And so I'll walk you through all of that, from the needles I've used, the machine, you know, different options that I have learned to date with making handbags and wallets. So still a lot to learn there, but this one I felt felt good about going ahead doing a sew along for. Plus it is a free pattern. The sling bag is a free pattern, so go ahead and download that, prep yourself for tomorrow, and let's go. And then next week Sunday, tune in, I will be doing the Cashmere Upton dress. You all know I've made the Upton dress many times, and so and with learning fit and all of that, and so I will be bringing it back. I haven't done this so long before, but I'll be, you know, creating another garment. This is my what should be my Easter outfit if we have church. I'm not sure, but I still want the dress because I can wear it to work, or, you know, wear it out and about. So I will be making that. So make sure if you don't have the pattern, or if you have the pattern, go ahead and dig it out your stash. That video will be 3 parts. It will be Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We will be sewing the Cashmere Upton. So I am very excited for that. And I did do a video. It's not under my sew with me, but I did do, and I'll try to remember to link it down below. If you have McCall's pattern 6886, I did a hack on that. I'll reference it down below, but I did do a hack on that to flare out the dress and to make flutter sleeves. So, but that's a hack. It's not a sew along, but it is a hack. I'll leave the link to that video down below, so you can go check that out if you're interested. Just a few other videos that many of you may not have been aware of that I have done already, and so for my newer subscribers, those that might be some good reference for you to go back during this time and say, hey, you got the time, you have the availability to go ahead and work on a few of these projects. So, and remember, the Mrs. Pattern by Mrs. H, the sling bag, is a free pattern, and the Doe Plaintain tee is a free pattern. The other patterns are not free patterns, but you do have the option to go download them. So here we are. Let's get into these patterns. Plus I have a request for you. Actually, let me grab my board. Okay, so you all know I have been talking about my sewing my mood, and so I have my mood board here because I need help with a couple patterns I just can't seem to find. I thought I had every pattern, a pattern for every look on this board, and there's 2 I'm having trouble with, but maybe you all can help. But first, let me get into these patterns. Now, a couple of these patterns, well, no, actually one of them is only for something for the mood board. The other ones I wanted, and so let me just share with you. This is for my mood board. This is McCall's, and this was on sale. This is McCall 7817. Is a Kalela Ali pattern, and I got it in particular because it is a, let me see if I can, there we go, this particular view here, but I'm gonna make it a short sleeve. It's a wrap over top. Let me show you the line drawing. As you can tell, it is a wrap over top, and I will make it a short sleeve. This I thought was a really good pattern to use for one of the items on my mood board, and so so yeah, I was happy to pick this up. Joann's had this. This is when Joann's stores, for those in the US, you all know now if you need stuff from Joann's, they're offering now curbside pickup. So if you order online, you can have it you can pick it up at your local Joann store, which is really nice. You can just drive by and pick up your items. But so anything I got from Joann Fabrics, and I did actually make quite a few trips to Joann Fabrics unknowing about the circumstances. I just needed a few things and got them at that time, and this was one of the things I had picked up. So this looks like a pattern that is really good for one of the items on my board. I will be doing a future video as soon as I'm done with my wardrobe staples, everybody. I will be doing the video showing you all of the patterns to go with every look on this board. And so there's just a couple more that I need, and I'm also sourcing fabrics as well. And that's a question that maybe I can ask you guys that you might be able to help me with. I also picked up, for you all who know, Erin Shields, the owner of Style So Me, who's on the front of the pattern here. She was one of the BHM pattern designer sponsors. She actually was running a sale on her physical patterns. She was getting rid of all of her physical patterns. They all are now PDF, but she was selling them for $5, and so I picked up this particular one. This is the Naomi. Yes, this is the Naomi, and I picked it up because I really like this version. I would make mine just a little bit longer here, right past my knee, but that is such a cute summer dress. So cute. But yeah, I thought that was so cute. And plus I've seen some few hacks. I know Myra here, One So Sweet, did a hack on this. And yeah, so cute. So cute. So yeah, while it's not one of the patterns for my mood board, I just thought it was so cute, and I was like $5, and so I went ahead and picked that up. The Naomi full bust, it says, goes up to, and these are body measurements, so then I'll have to, I didn't open this up to check the full garment measurement, but the full bust body measurement is 48 inches, and the natural waist is 42, and the hip is 53. So I will have to look at the actual pattern pieces to see what the finished garment measurement is. I imagine there's a couple inches of ease in there because of the loose fit of the dress. So yeah, I was so happy to pick that up, to see that sale, although there was a couple I wanted to get, but by the time I saw it, I was moving on slow, and you know how that is. You snooze, you lose. Another one is, so y'all know I just did this denim jacket. I have been, because I've heard a lot about Sandra Bedzina's for Vogue denim jacket, but every time I looked for it, it was always expensive, like $20, this, that, and other, like crazy high. And so I happened to be on Etsy and I found this from Karen Lucas. I'll put the name on the screen. It's Karenlukas. In her shop, she only had the one, but it was $9.99. I found it. I found Sandra Bedzina's Vogue 1036. There are so many awesome reviews on patternreview.com, and you know, people always talk about this was like the perfect, look at that, like the perfect denim jacket pattern. So yes, I am so happy I found it. Yay. So this is a completely different style, and so I will be doing this. And I'll probably actually do the snaps on it. But I'm so happy I have it. I am so happy I finally found it for $9.99. Because like I said, normally I've only been seeing them for $20 or less. No, like $15 or more. I'm sorry. 15, 16, 20 plus. The last pattern I bought is the, this is the Swoon Sierra. This is the bag pattern by Swoon, and maybe I'll pop up a picture if you can't really see it here. But if you're part of Swoon's Facebook group, it wasn't shared on her Instagram, so I won't put the code up on the screen, but because I didn't think to ask if we can share out the code. But at any rate, if you're part of the Swoon Patterns Facebook group, she had a code where you can get you only get to use the code once, but you can download a free a pattern for free. So one of her patterns, then you can download it for free. And so I picked up the Sierra zip top bag, and the reason I picked it up is because I absolutely love the handles. These handles, let me see if I can show you. These handles on the sides, this decorative, I mean, it's not a handle, it's just decorative on the side. I love that look. It's something about that look I really, really like. And I do find, as you all know, I've sewn a couple swan patterns. I do find her instructions to be really easy to follow. So I was like, okay, I'll pick up something. So I thought that was really nice that she offered that. Actually, a lot of pattern companies I've seen have been offering free, but I guess you have to be in their group, so I won't put that out there, their codes, but they had codes that you can use to download a free pattern. And I've seen that a lot with the handbags. I don't know that much for clothing, because a lot of garment sewing companies already offer, pattern companies already offer free patterns. But those are my patterns, and so here's where I need your help. But first, let me show you the other thing I'm excited about. Can you guess what this is? Can you guess? What is that? She did an invisible zipper. Can y'all believe it? Can you believe it? I have completed an invisible zipper. Look at that. And it zips up and down beautifully, not caught anywhere. Look at that. She finally did it. Y'all know this is, I think it's been 2-3 years I've been trying to do an invisible zip, because I really wanted to, for my cashmere Upton sew along, to show doing it. It's a sew along, so I want to show how to do the invisible zip. Now I'm nervous that I won't be able to replicate this, but we are going to try. But I am so happy. I am so happy. I finally did it. I finally did an invisible zip. So excited. But anyway, so let me close out by asking for your help. There are a couple of looks on here that I, for the life of me, cannot find a pattern for. And perhaps what is going to happen is I will have to hack a pattern to make the look happen. There's 2 different patterns, two different looks, I'm sorry, that I'm thinking I might need to hack. Either hack, or if you have a pattern suggestion, again, I'm not looking to grade up any patterns. If it's not in my size range, I'm not gonna get it. And this is one I could not find on my Pinterest, so I hope you're able to see it on here. But it is, let me see, this here. This look here, if you can tell, it's a nice, it looked like it can be a sheath dress with the cap sleeve. I know where I can get a cap sleeve from. Actually, one of my cashmere patterns have one that I could probably attach it to something. But then the underneath just looks like a fitted dress, but then it has this overlay over the top. I so hope you can see that. I don't know a pattern for that. And then the other one is this one. And maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I need to look at the patterns that I do have for shirt dresses. But what I was looking for, you see how there's some gathering around here, just very slightly, and it's very flattering. I love the way it looks. It looks like it will be very nice for curves. And so I don't know if you have a pattern suggestion for that. I have several shirt dress patterns, and so maybe it's just a matter of, yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, and I highly doubt. These are the ones I was missing the Pinterest pins for, otherwise I will pop them up on the screen. But that gathering on the shirt dress is just right where it buttons. Actually, I might have a pattern for that. Remember the silhouette pattern that I did? I forget the name of it. It gathers right there but it's just a top. It's not a dress. I wonder, could I hack that and just add a skirt onto it, because the skirt, boy, that picture a little rough, but the pixelation is not all that clear. But the skirt probably could just be the bottom of the cashmere Upton. Yeah, I might have a think in my pattern stash. But if you do have pattern suggestions, or maybe just say tell me to hack, that's easy, easy hack. Probably this one with the overlay piece is probably really just an easy hack. But the way it folds in at that bust area is just so pretty. So, and it folds underneath that overlay piece around the hip. So I thought that was so cute. But so yeah, I'm gonna keep hunkering through my my staples. I think I only have, I keep getting this number wrong. I either have 2 or 3 left, and then we're jumping into sewing my mood. We are jumping into that. And it sounds like there might be some interest in doing this. Maybe we do this all together. So for next year, not this year, but maybe we come together and create a mood board. Let's see. We'll think about that. If you are interested, it has been mentioned, but if you are interested in creating a mood board, your sewing mood board, let me know down in the comment section, and that I will put that on my 2021. We'll start preparations at the end of this year, but 2021, then everybody can kind of do their reveal. So let me know what you think about that, and we will do it. I have no problem with doing it. It was fun when we did it for homework, so absolutely loved it. And all of you guys seem to be loving the idea and ready for me to go along with that series. So let me know. That is it. Again, stay tuned. Come tomorrow, we have a sew along, and then next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you will have the cashmere Upton sew along. So that will be it for me for the month, I think. If I have something else pop up, I'll put it out there. So make sure that you are subscribed and you have hit that bell, so you can get your notification and do not miss an upload. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Again, I'll leave links to everything down below in the description box for those sew alongs that I have on my channel. And yeah, we will see you in the next video. Bye.